So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more of the Chicken Police Painted Red. And before we actually leave from this place, I noticed something new. This guy also has a talk button, so let's also ask something or talk a little bit to the henchman. Solwy.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Eh? Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Perfect.
Listen, pal. Maybe if,
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
Alright, I think we should then go and get lost indeed and head off somewhere. We do have a lot of stuff that we can read to, so that's the weekend house we really specifically need to go into. I don't know if there's any reason to go to Hop Dog again. Clawville Police Department is now a time glass though, so I kind of feel that we should go and at least give a quick visit here, maybe, possibly. See what's up.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
I don't know either, Marty.
let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
Totally.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and, if I remember correctly, each other.
Just a little bit.
That was a, complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Very complicated indeed.
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
Sure. Give it to me, Phyllis.
Always.
Deputy Malloy got so drunk, he fell asleep on the toilet. It took them an hour to find him.
Seriously?
Stupid oaf. So that's why Blood Boil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a pretty sore mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Just our luck.
Indeed.
No. Your luck is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Eh.
Right now.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see if they have anything more to say.
Well, keep up the good work, boys.
Or
Nope.
this hanging around thing you do.
Thanks, chickens.
Just hang around. Have fun. Let's visit the police station again. Hey, you're right here, Roscoe. Bosco even, not Roscoe.
Good old Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece of furniture we are.
Sure. You remember when he was just a little green lapdog? For a while, we even had to babysit him.
Wow.
He always was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth that seeped into everything in Clawville has reached him, too.
It reaches everyone one way or another, right?
Right.
One way or another, it does, Marty. You had a fight once, didn't you? At one of the winter solstice parties.
Wow. Just having fights in all the places.
Yeah, we both drank too much. It was over a manatee named Margaret. That was before Laura, of course.
Manatee.
I haven't seen many fights that memorable in my life.
Yeah, and the girl didn't go with either of us.
Of course not.
She was a wise manatee.
Indeed.
Is it worth talking to him?
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe he heard something interesting.
Hi.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
Totally.
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Possibly.
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
That's a good question. Do you have any opinion about the strange list of names?
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
No, sadly, nothing like that.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Ah. Know anything about Firma Lowe? We did meet him just a moment ago.
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possibly.
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Certainly. So what do you know about Natasha Katsenko?
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot. But I've never been into cats, you know.
Well, I can understand. You're a dog after all.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Alright, so no problem with them, but just allergic.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
Yeah.
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, very big green eyes. Good singer.
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Possible.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Maybe.
The boss?
Is he around?
He's not in a good mood. Malloy got so drunk he pissed himself.
Great.
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers.
That's at least good.
Don't go stirring up a shitstorm, okay? We're gonna have enough on our plates tonight.
I don't know why, but I like to put my bullet like into here so that it covers a little bit of that. It's like, if you wonder why I'm doing this sort of stuff, it feels like that's the correct place to be keeping it at, if I'm gonna keep it somewhere. But, yeah.
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't promise anything.
But okay. Good talks, Bosco.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville PD. Miss Jardine, Officer Barkman, unwavering cop and a slavering beast.
Slavering beast. I probably should go and at least try to visit the shooting range just in case we need something from there, but let's talk to Monica then.
Do you remember Monica ever going on holiday?
Probably not.
Honestly? I can't recall.
Sometimes I can't decide if it's admirable or if I feel sorry for her.
Understandable, both of those.
Maybe a bit of both. But is it selfish to say I'd be hurt if one day I didn't find her here?
Yeah, I feel the same.
It is, but I feel the same. You didn't say the same, Sonny, though. Sonny
That's
boy.
all right then. You know, if there's anyone who knows anything about anything, it's gonna be her.
Kinda long-winded, but I agree.
And then probably the same.
You know, if
Kinda...
Yep. So, Monica,
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
ain't it?
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
Happy birthday, Monica.
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
But it's not like he remembers it. Do you, Marty?
Yeah, of course I know.
I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
Aw, poor Monica.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Like a hurricane.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
Great.
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
I do not envy him.
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
True.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Okay, fine enough.
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
Okay, so about Wessler again.
Guess who we met today? In person, Mon.
King Hector III?
No?
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Indeed.
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
Yes, I can believe that.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
Well, on the other hand, I guess it's kind of a... Well, how would I say it? Well, great from him for trying to indeed go for such a venture of trying to clear his name. Whatever the reasons for it are. I don't know exactly anyways, like... Have we met the person who would have done the things towards the cat? Possibly. Like, even though they love each other, I still... Ibn Wessler could even be, basically. But on the other hand, I don't think so. But who knows? I'm not certain.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Indeed.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Monica.
Thanks, Mon.
Have any ideas about the strange list of names?
Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
True, definitely.
It must be a secret cult.
Aha, totally.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
No problem.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
What do you have in mind, Monica?
Now stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Totally.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
It is. It is an observation.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
So, what about Natasha?
We saw a pretty good show at the Tsar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
Could be.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
As in Monica?
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Yeah, she ain't really into that. That face. So what about Olivia Blackwing on the other hand?
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
Black Wig apparently, not Black Wing. Somehow just came to me that when it's a bird who is a black one, should be Olivia Blackwing, but Wig.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
Makes sense.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Might be, but that is a hint nonetheless.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
Yep, thanks though, Monica.
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it...
No more though. I'll visit here quickly just in case we want to do something like Dr. Marty.
You seem unsure.
About.
Really? Yeah, I think I'm just tired. You know, Laura and I have been fighting recently, and I've been sleeping on the couch.
Okay, well that's news to us. Well, I guess, well, you have been also kind of interested in another woman, so...
Yeah? Well, it shows.
Thanks. You always know how to cheer someone up.
Laura didn't throw you out, did she?
No, nothing like that. It's, just a little unrest.
Are you sure about that, Marty?
Uh-huh. I see.
This is a good place though, because we can actually talk to Marty himself here.
Marty looks kind of run down today, but he's still in better shape than I am. It may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about tonight.
You could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
Yeah, Marty might not want to come with us at all.
You can still turn back. Stay here and keep wasting ammo.
Like hell. Whatever insane shit's waiting for us, it's way better than dying of boredom.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sure we won't be bored.
I hope not. Don't you want to practice a little? You must be all rusty after such a long hiatus.
I won already.
If you want to know, I sometimes practice at the empty hotel.
Leslie lets you shoot up the place.
Lewis. And no, he doesn't. There's a room that one of the guerrillas of the Castilla clan had totally trashed. He won't notice one or two holes.
Just one or two.
Ah, clever. Shall we go, or do you want to stay and shoot a bit?
I don't know. But don't worry, we'll soon be on our way.
Whatever you want, Boss Bird.
I don't need to shoot because I already beat your score. Ha ha ha. Okay, no one new here. Let's get the heck out of here then. And considering that that's the main mission, I do feel that we want to visit here in the Hop Dock too.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
Totally.
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
Possibly. Maybe. Hopefully.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Wanna talk to us?
Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
I assume he's still not gonna talk,
Hey, old
but
man.
Still nothing.
still nothing.
Hey, old man.
Still no.
Everything alright, but nothing.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, you had to end up here, huh?
Yeah, of course. We had to come and meet you, Zip.
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Yeah, it's an amazing offer after all. We won't be trashing the place.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I doubt we could be as fast as the hummingbird, Monica.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
There is also some very strange looking eagle. But Zip, first and foremost.
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you've put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the same as I've always done.
Yeah, sure. I can see we're not particularly welcome.
I wonder why.
I have no idea.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
Indeed.
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
We will hurry up.
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
That's Timothy then, I guess.
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the Hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
As in we.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
How can that be?
Maybe once.
Okay, questions. Yeah, can't ask about Zip, but know about Filmer Lowe, where he was about?
We also ran into Filmar.
Filmar? Who's that?
A grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Could mean something, as in the strange list of names.
Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
Okay, you don't have any idea. What about some fancy whiskey?
Look what we found, Zip.
Yeah, we did find some fancy whiskey.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
I would give it to him if I could. I would be fine with that. So, frightened cat, by the way.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Yeah, that's true. Not further back. That is certainly true.
Huh? What more do you want?
I think that was it.
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
Alright, Zip. Soon. I need to talk to this guy first, though.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
Alright, you really don't like him.
I can understand that.
But I guess like a scribbler as a reporter, trying to find a scoop. My guess.
We don't have to talk to him, right?
Impossible to avoid, Marty. Not if he hasn't gone blind or deaf since we last saw him.
I don't know, I guess I could try to just leave, but yeah. Otherwise, I think we wanna talk.
Timothy Saltwater is the meddler journalist of the Clawville Chronicle. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but unfortunately, he's a huge fan and the architect of the Chicken Police legend.
He wrote about us a lot then too. Makes sense, makes sense. That does make a lot of sense.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
How is there a story here, though?
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
As in we.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The Chicken Police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
I guess you can't.
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying that, boys.
Indeed, I wouldn't think that he would.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
It's gonna so follow us.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
That is true, to be honest.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
So,
No, sorry, pal.
Yep. Alright, that's cool. Then we can indeed leave.
Do you remember that time when Zip made you wash dishes?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
I don't know if we read this before or not. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I should have checked more of those items again.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
Yeah, I don't think I read this.
Because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
Yeah, we did.
Well, that's different.
Is it?
Yeah, right.
Well, how was it different?
While you distract Zip, I'm gonna sneak in and steal his secret magic coffee recipe.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Marty, you watch too many espionage movies.
What? There's no such thing as too many. Especially if it's starring Cassidy Lupus.
Yeah, that lupus dude.
Marty,
Yeah?
I don't care.
Of course you don't.
Nothing interesting in there. Even if there is, I don't want to know.
Was there anything else I would like to look at?
This is what they call music these...
Ha! You're croaking like some old bitter crow, Sonny. This is called rock and roll.
It's rock and roll.
It's gonna be trouble, I'm telling you. Things like this make the world go crazy, and we have enough crazy already.
We need a little global insanity every few decades, Sonny. Better a fashion explosion than a real one, right?
I guess it's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I think that's enough. And we can be starting to...
This quiet. You know, I understand why Zip escaped here when he got out of his shady dealings.
I should be checking this sort of things out them too, because like I definitely don't remember we talked about this. We talked about the Great Fire in the 5 years, but not this.
It's not possible to get all the way out, Marty.
What? So, you also stay a cop even after retirement?
Every cop stays a cop. It burns itself into you.
That's good to know. So am I gonna stay a cop forever?
I guess so, Marty.
Sorry, Marty.
Well, that's that.
The Hive. City of insects. More like a ghetto.
I hope we never investigate there again.
We won't, Marty. This is our last job.
Don't say that, boss.
But it's going to be so, boss. Marty.
No matter how big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss. You only have 121 days left, right?
True.
120. Then, retirement.
So, what's keeping you?
I don't know. I could have left even earlier. But the city won't let me go.
Okay. I think you could go, but this feels like it won't let you go, I guess.
You're afraid of change, huh?
Everyone's afraid of change on a certain level. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case, I could have drunk myself to death.
Well, I don't know if that wouldn't be the perfect option either, I'd say.
Even the afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
If you gaze into the city will gaze into you.
Yeah, the saying of, if you gaze into evil too long, the evil will gaze back to you, or however it went exactly, but regardless, yeah.
Okay.
Very poetic.
If you gaze into...
Okay, yes.
Praise be unto you, O great neon god.
Hallowed be thy name, and thy pancakes.
Wow.
Amen.
I once dreamed that his eyes were moving. He just looked into me.
Weird.
At least it was just a dream for you. I always feel like he's following me with his gaze, even now as we speak.
That's bad. Just looking at you and wanting to eat you up. Those are the eyes.
I once dreamed that...
At least it...
Those are the eyes. Okay, that's cool.
Is that the Kite and Blues?
That is
I
something
think-
we did
yeah.
already here, for sure. I'm almost tempted to then go and travel back into the police station, because there probably could be something more we were missing there, as in what could have checked, but nah. I think the talks are still most important, and even if there is a few other things that you could look into there, I think it's nice to just get most of them at least. But I think this is the place I'm gonna end this episode in, so I shall see you for more next time around, as in tomorrow, for another Advent Calendar episode. So see you then. Bye!